Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we are reacting to this coffee request, which comes from Whiplash. Guys, we have just finished watching episode 8 of season 4 of Wrexham, the season finale. You can check it out on Buy Me Coffee or on Patreon. It's over there, the full episode reaction. I'm going to upload a short version here on YouTube as well, so don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And we have just finished watching that, and we're going to watch this video from Whiplash, who says, Wrexham. Can't say too much, but this is an interview you need to see after the Wrexham football club season is over. Okay, so let's check this out, guys. And we are recording 2 versions of this. 1, in case it's copyright blocked, or 2, where you can watch on Buy Me a Coffee. That's not blocked. Okay, let's check it out then. Oh, Fletcher. Fletcher was amazing this season. Magic Fletcher. Oh, by the way, sorry. Let's start again because it was muted. Sorry about that.
There's a lovely moment just then. Stephen Fletcher just walked behind us. Talking of lovely moments, let's bring in the 2 men that have made this possible. There's a big embrace.
What they did for Wrexham is amazing, isn't it?
Rob McElhenney. Rob, can we bring you in? You're live on Sky Sports. Hi. Ryan, come in here, stand next to us.
How's it going?
Congratulations. Rob, can I just ask you, I saw you just have an embrace with one of the photographers here. I've had volunteers in the stands in tears about what this means. Tell me about that sort of relationship with the fans and what it means for you.
Before let me just ask one thing. Is it normal for Sky Sports to cover a match that is at this championship? Because I feel like Sky Sports is normally just covering Premier League stuff.
And what it means for you to get back to them.
The entire experience. I mean, there's so many people here who don't get the credit that they deserve. People here every day, the stewards, obviously the supporters, the
Is Ryan
media
gonna
team,
cry?
the coaching staff, everybody that are keeping the players safe, the pitch, Chow. I mean, people who are not talked about, not sung about, but actually keep the entire thing going. And we have so much love for them.
This man on social media who slides into your DMs and says, you know what, I've got this little project, shall we get involved? What have you got to say to him now?
Well, no, listen, never ignore a successful man who slides into your DMs.
I've been trying to.
No, well, trust me, I have a whole system. It just seemed like an impossible dream, and what we're lucky to do is be storytellers. And when you're a storyteller, you look as much as you can at the sort of macro view of this history. We would not be here right now if it weren't for, you go all the way back to the Gresford disaster, to Mickey Thomas, who is a huge and pivotal point of aspiration for this club, and a sort of goal to reach that feeling again, because we think of it as a feeling. Paul Mullen, Ollie Palmer, this coaching staff that have kept it, I think,
did a lot for
the
the
greatest
team.
Dressing room in sports, in any category that I think I've ever seen before.
This man
Truly,
right here,
folks who are
this man right here, he has done this so many times. He has promoted more teams that I can say, and he's done it again. I thought he was supposed to be there for 1 season. If I remember season 1, that's what they were telling us, that he was supposed to be there only for 1 season or 1 promotion. But he's going to the Premier League, I'm telling you.
In sports, in any category that I think I've ever seen before. Truly, folks who are all for one and one for all. And then this community is just like I'm speechless with their passion and emotion and transformation. So.
Amazing.
This guy here has stood with his hands on his head for the last half an hour. Can't believe what's happened.
I know that feeling very well.
Who are they pointing at? Who they're pointing at?
Those 15 years in the National League, to the point where you didn't turn up to Forest Green last season.
15 years?
How do you then gather your thoughts and think, hey, 1 season away from the Premier League?
Well, that's for tomorrow to think about. Today is just enjoying the moment.
Wait, we're allowed to wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we could probably wait until
Sounds great.
12:01.
Okay. Yeah, I could do 12:01.
Yeah, that's right. And then tomorrow we'll talk about.
I'll erase the whiteboard I put up at halftime.
Yeah. it might get a little pricier
It
from
was
here
premature.
on out, but we're just gonna enjoy the moment.
Yeah, we are. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Oh, I walked past your new pitch on the way in. I mean, this stuff's expensive, right? However, forget about that for now. How do you make a small fortune in football? You start with a large one, right?
Well, right, yes. Or buy a boat. That's
yeah.
another dumb thing you could do.
You can't walk away from it now because it's got hold of your soul.
No,
One quick word on Sir Phil Parkinson or whatever is landed at his feet next.
I mean, Phil, there is no. You could look at so many beating hearts of the club, but it all goes back to Phil. I mean, the leadership in that locker room, and we don't make football decisions, thank God. And the faith that the club has in Phil and the community, that speaks volumes. And I think it's just, we were standing there doing a press conference 4 years ago.
That's right.
And this man said, our goal is to make it to the Premier League.
It's amazing.
And there was understandably a lot of
See, look, any football enthusiast and probably any British person would have thought, and I'm sure a lot of people said this, here we go, two dumb Americans who believed in a dream. They were fed a fairy tale that you could take a team and just take them to the Premier League just like that. And I think that's the only way you can actually do it. When people they believe in the absurd, they believe in the impossible. And that's the only way you can make things that are impossible become possible. And they managed to do it because they believed in it and they didn't question, they didn't use their logic and thinking, yeah, that's not possible. They just believed and they just tried. And now they have gone back to back to back. It's crazy. But you need somebody to gamble. You need somebody to put in the money and not really understand the risks. Because I'm sure they understood some of it, but they didn't understand that this has never been done in history. I'm sure they just was like, oh, yeah, let's go and see what it happens. But they could have gone bankrupt. It was such a big bet. But let's keep going.
Premier League. And there was understandably a lot of titters and laughter and giggles. But it starts to feel like a real tangible thing that could actually come to fruition in this moment. I want to hear what you have to say because
the show helped a lot too.
In Phil we trust, and Ryan and I are always talking about how silly it is that, at the end of these games that we're the ones standing with microphones because we are not the ones out here on the pitch doing the work. We are not the ones here every single day, back in the training rooms, getting the players ready, the players themselves. Yes, it's a part of the experience, but the truth of the matter is, Ryan and I have the easiest jobs in the world, which is to show up and watch this incredible football team and this incredible story to continue to unfold.
And if you want to see what it means to them, I think you go into one of those dressing rooms after a loss.
No, but they're selling themselves short because they're the ones who are they're the executive producers. If you're talking movie, the actors are the players, the director is the coach. We have all of these pieces and they're the executive producers because they're going out there, they're promoting the team, they're putting their expertise on like the show, and that's bringing a lot of fans and it's bringing a lot of people to a lot of eyes to the team. So they're doing their job also. It's not an easy job also. They're the owners. They have to make hard decisions. They have to put the money down. They have to look for sponsors. And, they brought a lot of eyes, especially American eyes, to the show, which is pretty awesome. So they have done a lot for the team. And yeah, the coaches should be there. The manager should be there talking as well. But yeah, I've never seen like the owner talk post interviews. But yeah, maybe the manager should come and talk a little bit as well. But they still did their part.
You want to see what it means to them, I think you go into one of those dressing rooms after a loss. And there's nothing that can console them. Rob dancing,
Magic Mike
dancing, definitely that's going to hurt some eyes. But that's where you see, I think, the grit these players have. It means everything to them.
You're aware of the old mic drop, right?
Yes.
Do it.
Rob, Ryan, championship. You're in it, mate. Mic drop.
There we go.
Thank you. That'll do.
Sorry.
Always polite.
So Canadian.
Yes, thank you very much. There's a
Ryan is like, I dropped the mic, but I don't want to spend any more money. Please let these mics not be broken. Oh, that was pretty cool. I think they are doing a great job, and to believe in a team and believe in a dream, it's really, really cool. I did hear that this was controversial. How, why, and where? I didn't see anything that could have been controversial from that interview. They also took the whole squad on a luxury vacation to Las Vegas after this. Dang. Yeah, they've been doing a lot and spending a lot. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's controversial. Why? Let me know in the comments, guys. I have seen some people also not being big fans of Ryan Reynolds or Rob being the owners, but with the results they got, you can't bash them for that, right? I mean, seriously, like after so many years, they actually managed to get owners who care about the club and managed to get them to the championship. And probably, I'm hoping they go back to back to the Premier League, And a lot of people are talking about Wrexham. They put Wrexham on a major scale here, and amplified what Wrexham already was. Yeah, and they care about the community. But please do let me know why it was deemed controversial. But I am so happy to see this. And not only that, Ryan Reynolds took the team to the set also, right? Paul Mullen was in Deadpool. Rob was supposed to be in Deadpool as well, but but I love that. I love that they're doing a good job, and I love that more Americans are getting into football, because, like it or not, it's the most popular game in the world. No contest. With that said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my reactions to Wrexham, to football. If you want more of these, please let me know in the comments down below. Please let me know your thoughts. Do you think they will go to the Premier League, or is it just a fairy tale, a Cinderella dream, or is it just not possible? Because they're going from $1 million championship to $1 billion championship. And it's 1,000 times bigger. The difference is 1,000 times fold. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you did watch this blocked, go over to Buy Me a Coffee to watch unblocked videos. Also on Buy Me a Coffee and on Patreon, you can watch the full reaction to the finale of season 4 Wrexham show. Okay. I must say I was very excited. So if I shouted, don't worry about it. But okay. See you guys on the next one. Go on to Twitch to join me. Go on to Buy Me a Coffee to request any videos, or go over here to see more of my reaction. There's a playlist over here. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.